Hi everyone, I hope everyone doing good. Now we will start working with ID selector and class selector. In few seconds back, we seen about a particular selecting one element and applying a style to that particular element. This is the output what you are going to get from our previous class. You are selecting one paragraph and you are applying one color. You are selecting your H1 and you are applying one color. For PRE and H2, you are not selecting these two things. That's why you are not going to see any color for those two elements. Good. Right now, what I want to do is, I'm simply going to delete my H2 element and my paragraph also. Now you are going to get the default black color. I want to apply a particular red color for my first paragraph and I want to apply a particular black color or green for my second paragraph. I need to pick only one element. How can I do? Through by using this concept called as ID and class you can do. ID and class both are going to be work in the same way. ID and class both are going to work in the same way. You are going to represent in the same manner. Let me show you one example with ID. If you want to use one ID, select that particular element and provide the attribute called as ID to that element. P ID equal to, I'm going to give the ID for this one as 1. Okay. What you need to do is, you have to use a symbol called as hash. Hash 1. Hash 1 is the way through which you can use a particular ID attribute in CSS styling. Hash 1. For this one, I'm going to give the color called as red. Now if I execute my code, I'm going to see that particular red color only for my first paragraph. It is not going to be applicable to my second paragraph. Why? Because you have the result in here. Just give me a second. Now, if I want to give or apply one more new color for my second paragraph, we can do that one. For my second paragraph also, we can apply a new more color. Why and how? By using one more ID, you can make and you can call this one as 2 and hash 2. For this thing, I'm going to apply the color called as blue. Control S, Alt Tab, sorry, not this one, F5. Now you can see that particular paragraph is going to come in blue color. But we have one more chance. We are having another alternative also. What is that one is, if you don't apply any color for any other element. If you don't apply any color for any other element, what is going to give us? It is going to give the default color black. But I want to apply the color my own is going to be as yellow, red, violet. I'm going to apply a color called as violet for the paragraph whatever I may use in my entire page. Is going to be another paragraph. If I execute this particular file, I'm going to see violet for each and every paragraph. For each and every paragraph, I'm going to see only this particular violet, but not for my first one. Why? Because I'm using one ID attribute. To that particular ID, I'm applying a particular color. So this particular ID is going to get the high priority, and this particular ID, what are the style elements it is carrying, those particular style elements are going to be the one you are going to see in the web page, not the previous one or not the oldest one. Whatever the value you may use for your paragraph, you are not going to see, only for this particular hash 1. Good. Next, like the same way for the entire body also, you can use the color colon pink. Now all the elements are going to come in pink color, but not for paragraph and remaining paragraphs. First paragraph and second and another paragraph you are going to see in different colors. Good, good. The another one is, what about class? Where I am going to use the class. What is the symbol I need to use for class? For ID you are going to use the hash symbol. For class you are going to use dot symbol, when to use id and when to use class. What's the meaning of id? Basically, id is going to help you to select a particular one element for providing you a uniqueness for only one element. For giving a unique styling for one element, we use is id. If you want to apply the same color for different elements, at that point of time we are going to use class. Let me delete this one. I want to apply a particular background color yellow to my h1 and my pre. In that particular point of time, we are going to create a particular class attribute, class equal to b. The class name will be b for my h1, and for my pre also I am going to use the class name equal to v. Control S. To use a class called as v, we have to use dot symbol, dot v. Inside this one, we are having one more property that is called as background color, background hyphen color colon yellow, semicolon, Control S. For these two elements only, you are going to see a background color for my h1 and for my pre element. Why it is coming only for these two things, not for all those things? The answer is right in front of you. pre and h1, these two elements are having a particular attribute, and why I am using same name. If you are using a same name, then only you can apply this particular property for those elements. For those elements, you are going to get this particular property if you use only the same name. If you want to use the same name for multiple elements, you are going to use the class type of concept. If you want to use a single one type of thing for a particular element, at that point of time we are going to use the id. If I use id for another element, will it apply? Of course, yes. That particular property is definitely going to be applied for another element, but it is not what's the meaning and what's the importance what we are going to give for a particular id attribute. Always we will provide id for uniqueness. If you apply the id for another element, then also you can see the same paragraph element and same heading element in the same color. Definitely it will work. It is completely our assumption, our point of view. Developers giving in that particular type of criteria. It is up to our assumption and our way where you are going to use an id, where you are going to use a class. Let me give you a quick recap once again so that you don't get any confusion regarding the simple selector. Simple selector is having three types of elements. One is id, class, and simply one HTML element. If you are selecting a particular HTML element, you can apply a particular styling, a particular property for that element only. If you are not going to select a particular element and if you want to provide that particular styling to each and every element, then we use what? We are going to use body. For that particular body, we are going to apply. Now the second point, when should I use a id? If you want to apply a particular styling only for one element, not for all the elements, not for all the paragraph elements, only for one element, you can pick one thing by using id. To that particular id, you are going to use a property. If you really want to use a particular id type of styling, you have to provide that id as a attribute to your paragraph element, and you need to call that particular id name with symbol called as hash. Then only it is possible for you to use. If you want to apply the same styling for different elements, for multiple elements, then we are going to use the class. The class is going to use once again the same way what id is going to work. The only difference between here class and id is you are going to use the symbol called as dot for class. Dot for class, id for hash. And the way why we are using a class is so that we can use the same name for multiple times. That's it. I hope you understand. Thank you. Have a great day.